They did it again. They did it again. They did it again. Jonathan Majors, top of the big leagues in major movies. He played in Creed. He played in some of the Marvel movies. The pinnacle of his peak, doing magazines, doing all of these things. And he's at the top of his peak. And I have to go back to look at the record, look at the history of what in the world is going on in Hollywood. And you hear the stories, but do you truly understand there is a darkness that's going on in Hollywood? So you take a man, good looking black dude, you put him at the very peak of success fairly quickly. And then what happens? There has to be some type of humiliation. There's something that has to be done that they put you back into your place and ensure that you were humbled down. Jonathan Majors, this exact thing happened. He caught a case, and you can look at the details of the case and go back and forth, way bigger than it should have been. I don't condone domestic violence. I don't condone all of that. Honestly, I didn't truly dig into the case because I don't want to spend my time doing that. I just know that this individual was at the top of his peak, and the powers that be came in and they humbled him down, all the way down to the interview where he's sitting there remorseful, in pain. Some parts of it, I feel like he's just acting. The tear rolls down and he does like this, and he's like, I could have made better choices. Blah, 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 and da, da, da. And it's always this intense interview after your downfall. They did the same thing with R. Kelly. Remember that? After R. Kelly, all of that stuff came out. And I'm pretty sure they're going to do the same thing with Diddy. I mean, history repeats itself. I want you guys to know that your mindset is being manipulated and maneuvered by the people that run Hollywood. We have to be careful who we allow our kids to look up to, who we might be attached to and look up to, because you have to look at the patterns and see that this continues to happen. It will never stop happening, and it's putting you back in your place. Jonathan Majors, they wanted to put you back in your place to let you know that they still own you and they still control you. And then you hop in this relationship with Meagan Good, and then you're just speaking praises on her. And I'm looking at your body language. Meagan Good is a beautiful woman. I'm sure she's very loving and very supportive, but the timing is very interesting. The timing of y'all's relationship is very interesting. And then you sit there and it's almost like they're slowly building you back up after they just tore you down. So now this black man is being torn to shreds, and then he comes back up slowly and they put you with this beautiful black woman. You speak all this positivity on her and you lift her up. Oh, she's an angel and she's this, and what would I do without you, and all of this stuff. It's almost like they're preparing to boost you back up. So it will be interesting to see if in the next 6 months, year, 2 years, they start boosting you back up. But you will always be remembered by that incident that happened. You will always be remembered by that case. They're always going to bring it back, not only to remind you, but to remind the people that you're not this perfect individual that you're supposed to be. We have to watch the trends. We have to truly start paying attention to what's going on in Hollywood. We have to shift our mindsets to understand that we cannot be manipulated and controlled by the ebbs and flows of everything that they're trying to do to us, to our mind state. Because imagine how harmful that is. How harmful that is to a population of people that love celebrities, a population of people that love Black men, the population of children that look up to these superheroes and these superstars as heroes in their life. And then they get shredded and torn down to pieces. And it happens over and over with every single star. Kevin Hart, he was big star. And then he had the cheating scandal. And then there was this car wreck and all of this stuff happened. And he was torn to shreds, and then he was brought back up. And now look at him. Chris Brown, he did the same thing. Jonathan Majors. I mean, this happens over and over. I just want you guys to think critically about this information. I'm not persuading you. I'm not trying to persuade you. I want you to think about what's truly going on, who we attach ourselves to, and what we attach ourselves to watching, because we're being controlled. And most people have no clue that you're being controlled. Oh, it happened again. Imagine what that is doing to your brain. Imagine what that's doing to your mindset, that every time you fall in love with a celebrity or actor or actress, get torn to shreds. And you might come on here and you might say, well, this didn't happen to this and this didn't happen. I'm not worried about everybody else. I'm worried about why this continues to happen to strong Black men. That's my concern. That's my word. The population of people that I spoke about earlier being torn to shreds mentally. We have to become mentally tough and learn that this game that they are playing will continue. And if we don't attach ourselves to these people, we'll be better off in the future. We'll be better off to speak to it when our kids come and talk to us, when someone wants to have these type of conversations with us. It's all about mindset. And I want you guys to continue to think critically about what's truly going on in this world.